Good day, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Yes, it is Tuesday. Hopefully you're having a great day. Let's go ahead and start with our introductions. We've got some stuff to get through today. But hello, everybody. My name is Shawn. I'm a photographer. I'm based in Germany. If you're watching this on Behance, you can click on my icon that's up that way and it'll take you to my homepage, which is this. If you're watching this on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, you are going to see the, whoa, get back here, the Linktree link in the description, and that looks something like this. If you wish to share your work with me, Caroline, hello. If you wish to share your work with me so I can show it off to the community on my live streams, this is where you join my Discord. We'll be looking at some people's work today. Also, on Behance, if you like what I do, feel free to subscribe and or buy me a cup of joe. If you're watching this on Facebook, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Also, on my Behance and YouTube, you can check out YouTube, the last couple years worth of streams. Behance has like 300 plus streams that you can check out, pretty much anything you're looking for. Linda, hello, good day. So, that is enough about me. Let's jump over into the Discord. And let's start now. Sandrine. Oh, hello, Sandrine. Sandrine is here. Okay, we'll start with Sandrine, then we'll come back to Devlin's. Up Duck, Lady Jane, great to see you. Hello. So we've got, let's see, we've got Devlin's, we have Sandrine's, and we also have Yawn. So let's start with Sandrine because Sandrine's here. So I managed to publish my new Behance project. So let me go ahead and put this into chat if you would like to follow along. There you go. All right, 36 days of type. I don't even know. Is that the name of it? Calipegig? Calipegid? Begig? Not a clue. Not a clue. Okay, that's the name. It's a font you can use. You can just put letters together. It doesn't matter. Gee like giant. Oh, Caligid? I don't know. Sandrine, you can let me know. All right. Not good, but gee. Caligid? Okay. We're not worried. We're not worried about the name. We're not worried about the name. Let's check out the font. 36 days of type. Vikram, hello. Stuart, hello. Working and lurking. Slice, baby. Yes, you did slice it up because I know this at one point was a very long JPEG. I am really liking your little, your little tails that you got going on. That is a nice fun feature. Lowercase, uppercase. This S, the S, I love it. I love what you got going with the H. Great job with the O and the Q by flipping the hole the negative space within it. There's a name for it, I know. Loving the G. It's really interesting because obviously you look at it and it has a very flowy, round feel. But then once you start diving in, it's got some major points. Now we're up to the numbers. They're called counters. Okay, counters. I like the depth that you got in the 5. That's cool. The holes in the letters are called counters. Okay. Shake your booty. Nice. This has such a good feel for a project. Like, I want to keep scrolling. Having beautifully shaped buttocks. Okay, now I understand the Greek statues. I made the text big for us oldens. Now I gotta look at, now I need to look at again, since we're talking about beautifully shaped buttocks. Yeah, Caroline, that's it. Yeah, makes sense now. All right, I'm getting it. This is so much fun. Now, Sandrine, have you taken it into Type Self yet? Have you turned it into a font? Putting the feminine back into letter design, one glyph at a time. Nice. Jane says, it's a superb project presentation, makes me want to up my game. Yes. Sandrine, you gotta stay up with like Sandrine and Franck. Oh, Ribbon, hello? I hope I said your name correctly, but welcome in. Caroline says, great word. We all like nice shaped buttocks, right? Oliver, hello. The real font, not yet. I will do, maybe, when I have time. So long, Harpo? So long, Harpo. Okay. Wow, you did do tons of sketches. We are looking at Sandrine's project. We've got a couple projects to check out before we dive into my project today. But since you're new here, welcome. One of the things that I like to do is to give the community a shout out. When they share their work with me, I like to share it with everybody. Right now, we are looking at a font that Sandrine made for 36 Days of Type. And this is the Behance project. There's a song by Slim Harpo called Shake Your Hips. You might know the Rolling Stones version. So I made a pun, or maybe I just tried to. That's funny. Funny. Okay, so you brought the assets into your library. Daily posts shown on my Instagram. Deepest thanks to Sarah Handyman for the motivation, and to Women of Type and Carly for their support to the community. Additional typography. Okay, we got that. Let's check all this out. Illustrator on the iPad Express. Now, Sandrine, you have to remember 36 days of type is a hugely searched tag. You need to add in like 36 days of type. No Photoshop was harmed in the making of this project. No, hey, you're getting better, Sandrine. I am not holding it against you. You're getting better from where you were. So we got to give that an appreciation. Love those letters. Shake your font. Always give a little bit of love. That is great, Sandrine. That's a really nice project put together. So great. Bendit, hello over on Twitch. Good to see you. Hopefully you're having a great day. Okay. Great choice for the font here. Way to go. Very nicely done. The two together, they work very, very well together, in my opinion, but you know, that doesn't matter. Sandrine, thank you so much for sharing. Okay, Devlin might show up. So let's look at Jan's really quick. And we've got Jan. Hi, everyone. When published my last project, I told you that it was my last 3D project, and I will. So here's the project with my spring photo collection from this year's spring, and some of them are last year. I hope you enjoy it. Go ahead and let me put this into chat. Love looking at some photography here. Well, really, I love looking at everything. Spring captures from home, mostly from the garden. That I highly recommend garden photography. Taking the photos of yours. Did you know? Did I know what? I don't know. Over on Twitch. Really nice colors. Good depth. I like it. This is a little bit different. That sailing the ships to get Adobe products is always morally correct. That sailing the ships to get Adobe products, always morally correct. I have no idea what that means, but that's funny. The perspective of this flower is always a lot of fun. And it's difficult when you're trying to get this type of perspective of a flower. The one thing that I don't, Stuart, the one thing that I don't like in some of my photos when I'm shooting straight down within gardens is you get dirt. You get the brown dirt in the background. So the fact that this, you still, even though it's blurry and you don't have the dirt, I like this. I like this a lot. Stuart said, did someone say garden? Garden equals flowers equals seeds? Always working it, Stuart. Ooh, this is a nice selective color. Way to desaturate the greenery that you've got. So you've got a good pop, but you left it here. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. No pun intended. Oof. This is interesting. Okay, so you've got 3 flowers. You've got 3 stems. You know, 3 is a magic number. Blind Melon, Schoolhouse Rocks. The one problem I have up here, once that goes away, I would clean that up. That's a little bit distracting. Whatever this is up here. I like it. I love these. I absolutely love these. Now, the one thing that I would highly recommend, other than what we've been looking at portrait style. Once we get into landscape, having this photo start using your thirds. At this point, I love the blue that you've got going on in the background. The background is spectacular. Everything is great. Having it dead center like this, it leaves. I want it off. And since it's pointed this way, I want that flower over here. You've got, you can actually give it more room to breathe. So nice. Now, even here, this one is slightly off-centered, and to me, it's more interesting. It's not perfectly centered. It's not frame. Yeah, it builds interest. Oh, I like this. Instead of the dirt like I was talking about before, we've got the rocks. It's a nice gray. And this is always a question, and you can do some, stacking, some focus stacking, things of that nature. But where do you focus? Like on a shallow depth of field, the focus obviously is right here. I mean, that is tack sharp right here on the edge. But what if you focused on the inside? Just a thought. So nice, except for we got a tangent right there. I like the little cattywampus. Nice. That is popping. Okay. Now, talking about making something dead center. I have no problem with this because it is framed. It is you're using the red flowers behind it to frame it. Pixie, hello. Pixie, stick around. We'll be diving into character animator. Great to see you. Very nice. I love the backlit. Yeah, the sharpness is great. It's tack sharp. Shawn is nailing it. I love the backlit on this. We've got the flares. Digging it. Oh. This is really interesting. The monotone feel of it, I really like. I don't know if I would have taken this photo, if I would have seen this scene and went, Evie, hello, welcome in. I love backlit leaves. Okay, we got to see how many we got. Sometimes Shawn gets a little crazy. Let's see. I've got a lot to do today. Okay. Okay, we're getting close to the end. All right, we're good. We're good, people. That would make a Dutch person so proud. Yeah. Oh, that was the last one. Okay. So, give that an appreciation. We've got the call to action by Shawn. Very nice. Wonderful spring work. And post it. Always send love. All right, Shawn, thank you for sharing. And let's see. Let's jump back over to community artwork. And now we have Devlin's. I arted for Mother's Day in the US. It was May 12th this year. I made a Behance project of it for fun. My hand-drawn card is first. Looks a mess because it is actually small, approximately 4 by 4.5 inches or 10 by 12 centimeters. It's scribbly ballpoint pen, Sharpie, and colored markers. Then there's a Firefly renders. I just heap them into a grid because why else is there? There's a bit samey, but all different. I used a blurred version of the art as style reference and a gray blob version for the structure reference. It was something I wanted to do in spite of limited time to play. It was fun and interesting. Ages ago, I did a Father's Day animation, and you may remember, and revamped it with the new tools. It was crudely drawn and animated lawnmower scene. So let's put this into chat. There we go. And get this going. Mother Day and Firefly doodles and Firefly renders of my small hand-drawn card. I use Firefly style and structure reference, plus some changes to settings to explore outcomes. This is really cool. All hand-drawn. I really like that. I love the scratchiness that we've got going on here. Daryl, good day. Good to see you, Daryl. Okay, some of these were tweaked for strength of one aspect or another. I tinkered with settings like styles and lighting. All are nice and each are different. The prompt included rose blossom hyper-realistic within green leaves and rosebuds, mysterious fairy garden photography. Oof. Okay. We'll just pop through a couple of these. Lydia, hello. Love the coloring. Love the coloring. That's one thing I really like. Firefly, Stian, hello. You know, you can get some amazing color palettes that you may not have thought of. So nice. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go to the video and ooh, that's fun. I almost think it's going slightly too fast. I understand you're trying to keep it down to 19 seconds, but we're losing it a little bit there. But thank you for sharing. All right, send the love. Devlin, thank you so much. Let's get back up and bring this one up. This is just fun. Devlin, I love Devlin's sketches and doodles, as she calls them. So much better than anything I could do. I'm lurking and working and you're keeping me company. Well, welcome in, Daryl. Okay, let me just double check that we've got everything. We do. We're good to go. Sandrine, Shawn, Devlin, thank you so much for sharing. Everybody, keep posting your work to my Discord, and I will be more than happy to share it with the community. So, let's dive into Character Animator. Today, I've got the script is ready to go. And I have a question for you. First off, let's make sure everything is right. As you can see up here, we need to make sure that we are calibrated. We are not right now. So looking at the sloth or Mo, hitting the calibrate button, There we go. Now we're calibrated. Okay. Let's go through and just make sure that all of our puppets are still intact before we do anything at all. So we have Mo here. Let me open up our controls. We can make our scene a little bit. Mo seems to be doing pretty good there. Let me go ahead and hide our foreground eggs for right now. Come on, get up with me. Wow, you are. Okay, so I need to get on the right side. Sorry about that, people. We need to arm Mo. So first off, we've got good movement with the hands, no stretches. The legs, he's not going to be doing much movement from here. So our legs are all good. We've got our blink. Our blinks are really slow. I wonder if that's going to be because of our face. We've got our smoothing turned way up. Oh, Pixie, is this your first time in Character Animator? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's get in. It is okay. It is. Let me think. What do we have? Let's jump into scene 2. Okay. Let's arm the God Feather. All right. So, as you can see, let me zoom in so we can get in here. So first off, our puppet. No, I'm not playing. Our puppet is actually controlled up here by me. So it is doing full face recognition. And so when I blink, the puppet blinks. When I move, the puppet moves. When I speak, and you can see the audio, you can either do it by mouth movement or by the audio. We're using the audio. And so I've rigged all of this up. Now, over here we've got triggers. So first off, let me make sure our triggers. So we've got our wings are working well. And then we also have our head turn. And the head turn is still working. Our blink is still working. So we've got our wings. All right. Next off, let's get into our slot, or into Glenn. Glenn. Now Glenn seems to be working pretty good. The physics are good. We've got, oh, I didn't check the God Feather's wings. Hold on. Okay. So for those of you new here, as I'm going through and I'm checking everything out, yeah, that's all good. All of these puppets were generated in Adobe Illustrator, and then I was able to take them and get them all on the correct layers to bring them into Character Animator to rig them. So if you were recording, you just manually move the limbs, or would you want them to be triggers? You can do either way. You can do triggers or replays, as they're called, but you record. So like I'm going to record the audio where I'm going to do blinks and head movements. Then I'll turn off the microphone and I'll record and I'll move an arm and then do another recording, and everything is recorded down here below. Then I also, over here you can see I've got a camera. So then when everything is done and recorded the way I'm happy with, then we'll jump in and we'll use the camera and we'll do some zooming. Like we can jump up here, we can zoom in and do, you know, a close up things of that nature. So we can do a lot of this work here before we bring it all into Premiere. So as you can see, I've got 10 scenes set up for our short story. And once I get everything recorded here in Character Animator, I'll export, then we'll bring it over to Premiere and do any of the final touches, music, and voice changing. We're gonna do changing the voices, at least the pitches of the voices. Let's check our ogre. Let's arm our ogre. Okay, we've got our battle axe. We've got our rabbit ears. They're looking good. We've got our basket. And we have our god feather. Okay, I shall keep my eyes peeled while you work then. Hopefully this works. All right, so ogre is good. Glenn is good. The god feather is good. And Mo is good. All right, so with this scene, now I did not check the triggers. So in one of the scenes, Mo is going to be applying for the Easter Ogre assistant job. And so he has his application right here. I like you have the ability to add in or hide objects. Remind me of the layered meshes when working in 3D. Ooh, I am not a 3D guy. Let's bring in our Easter basket. We've got our Easter basket, okay. And we've got our eggs. Now, here's one of the things that I was thinking about. And I worked on this yesterday, and to be honest, it kicked my butt. There is a thing called magnets, okay? Now, what I was hoping for is I was gonna have the eggs sitting like right here or here, one there and one here. So this is the final scene when Mo, after stealing all the eggs, that's mine, it's all mine. And he can reach down, pick up an egg. So instead of having the egg like pop up, like, oh, which I could do. I mean, I may like have it there and then he brings it up like that. That's a possibility, you know. He's picking the egg up. But there's a thing called magnets. And what you can do is it gives the ability for your puppet to actually pick things up. And I was trying to do that. It was not going well. And I don't know if that's something that you all would be interested in seeing, or should I just get into animating, into doing some recording. So chat, it's going to be up to you. We can dive into magnets, or we can jump into the script. I don't know if the magnets are going to work well, but I know you don't do 3D, but we do have a way to do this with constraints. But show us everything. Tell us all your secrets. Okay. All right. Pixie saying I think we should jump into the script. All right, we're gonna do magnets just really fast. So we're gonna jump up here. We're gonna go into our rig. Now let's go ahead. Let's fit our guy in. We can even go a little bit smaller. Now, for those of you that do not know, up here, what you have, if you are new here, you've got your puppets. These are all folders that I've made. And so you can go in, you can create folders, just get organized. I got my backgrounds. Why do they have crowns there? Okay, great question. That it means that you are giving it independence. Will the magnet make the egg floating up to the hand before it touches the egg? You can. Katarina, hello, by the way. That is creating independence. Now, as you look at these layers, these are Illustrator layers. So down here, let me actually select our sloth. It says Illustrator. So what we can do is we can jump into Illustrator, and this is going to be all tied together. Now, here are our layers exactly the same. And Katarina was asking, what's the crown? The crown is you are giving it independence. So if I come in here, we're going to do a quick example of independence so you can see it. I'm going to come into here to my head, and all I'm going to do is put a plus sign in front of the head. That's it, nothing else. You saw how the sloth moved, you saw all that, right? I'm going to hit Command S. We're going to let it save. We're going to jump back over into Character Animator and let it upload. And now up here at the head, because I put that plus, it has a crown. That means it's an independent. So let's jump into record. Now, what it is doing is it's saying that that head is independent. So what happens if I move my head? It's independent. It is no longer attached. So what I can do is you can have an independent head, but you need to create a neck and attach it to the neck and create a bot and have the neck attached to the body. And that's all done in the rigging. Now, for this, you just made a bobblehead. That would, hold on. No, I don't want to mess my settings up. So for these puppets, they're kind of necklace. So like, I mean, I can really do some crazy stuff here. Oh, that kind of hurts, but it feels good. Oh. So that's independence. Now let's get back into our rigging. We're going to go back over into Illustrator. Let's go into our head. Let's get rid of that plus. We're going to Command save. Now, of course, what I've got going is I want the arms and legs to be moving independently so I can drag them around and move them. So that's why those are independent. So let's go ahead, and I am going to jump into the right arm. So let's open that layer up. Here is our egg, and I can show you, there's our egg, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just drag this up above and bring it out on its own. Now, we need to make it independent. So let's double click, not duck cancel. We're going to, killing me here, Illustrator, come on. We're gonna go ahead, put a plus, because we want that independent. And so we have that. We're gonna go through steps. We're gonna do steps here. We're gonna go ahead and it'll save. And as you can see, no, I didn't save. Let me jump back out. Nope, I didn't save. Save it, Shawn. Command S to let it save. All right, now let's get back into Character Animator. It updates, and now we have an egg. As you can see up here, it's all on its own. And now we need to give it some type of physics. We need to say, hey, we need to turn this into a magnet. So to do that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna select our egg, and we need to go into our, come on now. We need to add our physics. So before anything to that egg, let's come up here to the little plus sign. We're gonna click on that. We're gonna come down here and we're gonna add physics. Now we've got, I wanna make sure, let's take a look at our puppet, because I don't wanna start messing up everything here. We do have physics on our puppet, so we can make an overall physics, so that's cool. We're not worried about that. Let's go to our egg, and we need to give it some behavior. So I'm gonna hit the plus here. We're gonna turn it dynamic, collide, dynamic collide, and we want this to be a magnet. And there it says magnet. So we turn that into a magnet. Now, for something to stick to something else as a magnet, you need to have two magnets. So I know that we're going to want the right arm, and everything is rigged here, right? We've got everything rigged. So we're going to select this last one, and we're going to add a magnet to the arm. Boom. Okay, now let's grab our puppet and let's make sure right here we've got our magnets. Our attach style is set to weld, and I can show you the difference. We only have 2 magnet handles. The strength is at 100%, and then the range is at 29 pixels. That means there's a field going around the object by 29 pixels. So if it gets close, they're gonna stick. Okay, so let's go ahead and going into record. Let's let it upload, and the egg falls away. The reason the egg falls away and all the way down to the ground, and let me get rid of the foreground, there we go, is we've got physics happening to this egg, and we have collide. So there is nothing to stop this egg. Nothing. So it's all the way down. So now, if I try to pick it up, I can't. I can't pick it up. It's too far away. Okay. We need to make a table. So I am looking at our puppet, and why is our puppet so messed up? Come on, recalibrate. Leg? Yeah, it's leg. His leg's messed up. Okay. So we need to go in and let's get back into our rigging. Let's jump over into Illustrator. We have to make a table. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to grab a rectangle. And all I'm going to do is we're going to make a table. We're going to get rid of the fill. So we have no fill, and we also have no stroke. So it's invisible. It's invisible. No one's going to see it, right? Cool. Let's go ahead. We need to get that onto its own layer. Can you have an invisible tape? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to bring that up. Now, there's a problem with this. As you see, everything is connected to the character. Everything is within the character. So this table, as I am moving, the table's going to move. And I haven't been able to figure out how to get that fixed, even though I put fixed pins, I stuck it, it's supposed to be independent. And even if we come in here, let's go plus table, let's name things. So we've got our table. Let's deselect, there's nothing there. Command S to save. Let's get back over to character animator. Now we've got our table. Here's our table. You can see it down here. It says table. What we need to do is we have to add a collide to it. So we're going to add a collide. That way, when the egg falls, it will stop. They'll collide and stop. All right, get into record. All right, there's our egg. And you can see it fell properly due to it has physics. Now let me move, and you're gonna see it's sitting on the table and moving around. So you can't see the table, but it's there. Okay, let me get back here. Let me turn on the foreground eggs. Oh my God, that's like exactly where I want it to. All right, so let's arm our puppet. Drops the egg. There it is. We come down, we pick it up, and it's in our hand. If it wasn't part of your character group, would it work better? general hello there. You can have multiple puppets that's something I don't know, Pixie. If I would have created the table as its own puppet, because as you can see, okay, I'm couldn't come in here, like, see how we've got the foreground eggs? I wanted to add a collide to that, right? And I wasn't able to do that. Because these are the things that you can rig, these little puppet icons. So I've got all my backgrounds, I've got everything here. And if I go into foreground eggs, let's go into rigging mode. And we go into foreground eggs. There we go. We've got our foreground. I can't add collide. I think I can add physics, but the thing is, let's try it. Let's actually do this. You're making me think, Pixie. I like this. So first off, with that, we need to add our physics. So we're going to add physics. We've got our physics. Now we should be able to add collide. Okay. So in that sense, if I brought the table in as its own, go into our record, if I bring in the table as its own file, now it's moved, the collision, the physics are too much, so it's smashing the eggs down. Hey, get back here. Get back here. Okay. Come on. Now, why can't I pick it up? There we go. Let's get rid of that collide. Back into our record. Now, why are you still down there? Foreground eggs. You are in the wrong position. Why? The physics ended up taking it, and so it's got gravity, strength. Let's remove these physics. Dangle. Okay. Don't have two physics. Get into the rig mode here. Check out our behaviors. It may be a little extra work, but it seems like a separate table asset with collision should work there, because given with the messed up egg group, they are completely frozen in space. They are. So let's get over into record, and I need to get our egg, our foreground eggs, into the correct position, because they are not right now. Really messed stuff up. Scale looks like it's slightly off too. Okay, that looks good. So the option is to create a trigger for the sloth, and it can pick, I can hit the trigger and it can pick it up. Or the other option is doing this, where he reaches down and the egg, he grabs the egg. I'm having a tough time. Are foreground and background objects able to collide, or does the computer think they're in different space? Now you're getting into like a depth that is way beyond me, Pixie. I think now we're talking three-dimensional. And the scary thing there is if you start getting into that, like, let's get in here to our right here, your overlapping collidables. Okay, so you have to have that on. If I did not have that on, our puppet would not be able to have the table in front of them. Yeah. For this simple project, we're not going to worry about that. Okay, let's get back into our rigging. Let's actually, let me think about this. Let's get into Illustrator. We're going to get rid of our table because I think this exercise, which is really good, and I'm glad we did this, has shown me that I don't want to use magnets for this specific scene. We may later, if it arises, but as of right now, I'm going to say no. So, Command Save. And to be perfectly honest with you, the whole magnet thing, I learned yesterday. Like, there is so much in Character Animator. I love it. I love it. Okay, we need to make a trigger. As you can see, let's get over here to triggers. Over here, our trigger has turned orange because it's broken. So we need to grab that. We are going to delete that. We're going to come up. Here is our egg. We're going to pull our egg into our trigger. And I don't even remember what I had for that. Let's go P for our trigger. We're going to hit enter. And we need to make sure that it's latched. So we can hit latched. And the reason that we've got 4 different triggers for the same puppet is because he's going to be doing different things in different scenes. So he needs different objects. So let's make sure I did not. Yeah, I did take care of the. I think I took care of the. Okay. Good movement. Okay, as you can see, the triggers I just made is not there. So you got to come down here and refresh. And you can trigger them by clicking on them or use the shortcut key. So whatever works for you when you're doing your recording. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have him come down. I'm going to have him like reach down and go mine. And then they're all mine. So whatever. That's what we've got going for that scene. I wanted to show off the magnets because I think it can be beneficial. You know, like if you're trying to pick up a piece of paper, set down a piece of paper, you can make the triggers so, you know, when you reach for it, it turns on. And then when you go over, you can release it and it will fall down due to the physics and the collide that it has. These scenes are not that complicated. So it's definitely a cool addition. It is, and I can't, it was added a couple years ago, I think. Okay. We are my sloth to rule them all. Precious. Precious. Okay, we want the axe. All right. We are going to be getting ready to get some vocals down. Let me bring up my script. And these are going to be really simple. I don't, oh, you know what, Pixie? If I think you're still here, you probably are. And anybody new here, let me bring this open. This whole thing started just as a test. And the test was, let me bring this up, using Adobe Illustrator Firefly to generate a puppet, make a scene, and this whole thing started at or around Easter. So, hello, my name is Glenn, and I'm here to apply for the Easter ogre job. A little friend told me about it. Okay, so that's the first scene. So we had fun, the Easter ogre job. So then I took it a step further. Hi, it's Glenn again. As you can see, I got the Easter ogre job. It's tough. I keep dropping the eggs and they bust, and then I step in it and I gotta clean my foot off. It's a tough job, and my boss is not happy about it. Okay, so we made those live, having fun, a good laugh, and I was talking with some people, and they were like, "Keep going, keep going with it." So from that point, none of these characters, like the Godfeather, none of these characters were planned. This was not the idea, but this is actually the puppet that is on Glenn's shoulder. I just added the wings, but the original puppet is this. And so we continued on, and then we made the sloth. You've been seeing, and the sloth's name is Mo, for molasses. But this is just keep building. Making it up as we go along, the story of my life. Too true, too true. Okay, so let me bring the script back up. Let's just talk about this really quick. And believe me, I am okay with rewrites. So let's bring the axe in. Glenn will have the max. We'll have the axe in. My mom says I wasn't planned either. Me neither. Okay, so we've got scene 1, Glenn's home outside a cave with a campfire. And by the way, everything was generated in Firefly. Outside a cave with a campfire. Glenn. Hello, my name is Glenn. That's Glenn's thing. Anytime he's on scene, he always starts with, "I'm Glenn." He introduces himself the whole time. That's a thing he does. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough getting by as an ogre these days. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a bit of a jerk. Oh, don't tell him I said that. Scene 1. Scene 2. Godfeather sitting in a tree in a forest. More of a swamp. That's okay. Godfeather. Eggs! We need more eggs! There's a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. I gotta breathe better for that one. Whew. Okay. Take over his hustle. Then we have the job interview. So the taking care of the Easter Bunny is implied. It's not shown. This is a family show. Your voices are very impressive. You must be very proud. General, you're a jerk today. Are you? What is wrong with you? You are just taking shots, man. Taking shots. I'm putting myself out there. So scene 3, we have the job interview for the Easter ogre job. You just saw it. It's praise. You're making me cry. Lydia says you have the parrot's voice, Shawn. Thank you. Scene 4, hard work. It's hard. Now we go to scene 5, or I could just go through these. We've got scene 3, and we could actually play this again if we wanted to. Hello, my name is Glenn, and I'm here to apply for the Easter ogre job. A little friend told me about it. Okay, so we've got that one good to go. Carol, hello. Hi, it's Glenn again. As you can see, I got the Easter ogre job. It's tough. I keep dropping the eggs and they bust, and then I step in it and I gotta clean my foot off. It's a tough job, and my boss is not happy about it. Ugh. Okay, I would have loved to have our parrot, and we may re-record this, but just have the parrot, when he comes in, my boss is not happy, just like the parrot just turns his head and maybe puts his wings out. So we might re-record that. I don't know. If there were eggs falling off the basket in scene 2, would be funnier. Scene 2? There's no scene 2. But that's a maybe. We're gonna see how that goes, if we have to do any retakes. But I would, now that the puppet's animated, that's a maybe. Okay, so we have scene 5. Let me go ahead and get this right. And we need, what do I have? I have D, S and D. No, that's S and R. Okay. The one you're at now. Oh. We have come so far about, well, wait a minute. I mean, I don't want... Hi, it's Glenn again. As you can see, I got the... Now, we've got a big old egg right there that we're going to be doing like a zoom in on. So a busted egg is there. You know, we'll do a zoom in. The Easter ogre job. Probably, it's tough. I keep dropping the eggs and they bust, and then I... Like, at this point here, when step in it, and we'll probably do like a jump cut to something like this. I gotta clean my foot off, and then we'll cut back. So I'm thinking, how would you... You could make a trigger. I mean, we've got eggs. We have eggs. We could make a trigger, but the thing is, when they fall out, they're going to land in the grass. Okay, we're moving on. If we reshoot this scene, we'll think about adding eggs. Moving on. We got work to do, people. We got work to do. Okay. So our triggers for this, we've got our wings and our head. So and I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I may get him to fly in. That's a possibility. So, okay. So we've got the Godfeather sitting on a branch in the forest, and he's yelling at Glenn. And I've been thinking about, have you changed your streams days, or are you still totally into doing this one? Have you changed your streaming days? What do you mean? I'm doing the same time, same day. Am I supposed to be doing something else, Carol? Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. Heck? Today's Tuesday, right? It is. You're making me look at my phone. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Tuesday and Thursdays. No. Carol. It's Tuesday. I'm like, you made me grab my phone and look. Oh my goodness. You got me concerned. I'm like, oh, last Friday you showed up. I show up on Friday or Saturdays if there's something I want to take care of, if I want to get in. And Thursday was a very poor day for me in the sense of getting anything done. Like, there's just a ton of work to do with this animation, I guess you call it, with this project. So I'm trying to get things done so I can do other things. All right, scene 5, Godfeather sitting on a branch in a forest. Godfeather, I think I'm gonna see if I can get him to fly in. I think that would be cool. He lands and yelling at Glenn, "You keep breaking my eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not to be so clumsy. You big oaf. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf." I feel that needs more. That needs more text. But again, quick. We're going for quick. We're not going for a full-length film. Oh, this is why I was having problems. I was having some major problems. But this is hands down my favorite puppet. Ah, so good. Okay, moving on. Scene 6. The want ads. We're probably just going to do a full zoom from like doing a zoom out, doing a slow zoom, and then going to scene 7, add pressure on clumsy. Okay, so we've got Mo. He's got his application, and I'm giving enough room here so we can do some zooming. So this is scene 7, Mo's job interview. Hello, my name is Mo. I'm a people person and am very deliberate. Okay, we have scene 8. Now, I did not create a walk cycle, so this is going to be kind of tough to do. But what I'm going to be creating is, as Mo off in the distance. Oh, Eeyore. Totally Eeyore. Evie, you nailed it. So Mo's going to be way off in the distance and very slowly walking up. And we'll be getting larger. We're not going to be seeing any of his feet because there's no walk cycle. And I think in between the scenes, I may want to like come up with maybe a split where all of a sudden an hourglass like comes in to show that it's very slow Please. Very slow. Then we go scene 9. We've got Glenn. He's back home. He's gonna have his rabbit ears on now. And Glenn's home outside a cave with a campfire. Hi, it's Glenn here. I got fired. The Godfeather found me asleep in the forest. That sloth was so slow, I got bored, took a nap, and lost the sloth. The Godfather yelled at me and flew away. Well, back to my old ogre business. Scene 10. Mo, surrounded by a large amount of eggs. Mine. All mine. Fade to black. Not the greatest writing in the world. Carol, why are you putting... What's the link to, Carol? Just don't put a link to YouTube and not say what it is. So, there we go. And actually, this was very helpful for me to come through and just get a good feel for how things are going. All right. So, first off, first recording that we're going to do, we have a 30-second recording. That's too long, but we'll be able to trim all that stuff back in the future. And scene. That's a wrap, people. Okay, scene 1, Glenn's home. We're going to get the vocals down first. And really quick, I want to do this. I need to hear... We may do all of Glenn's stuff first. I want to get a consistency kind of with the talking. And where are my files? Right in front of me. Video. Could have done this differently. Gosh, come on, Shawn. Do this. Hi, it's Glenn again. As you can see, I got the Easter ogre job. It's tough. I keep dropping the eggs and they bust. Okay, so we've got in the pitch, I can't remember the effect in Premiere, but we've got not a preset, but we've got it set up. We're going to be adjusting the vocals in Premiere, and so I want them all to be somewhat consistent. So, Glenn again. As you can see, I got the Easter ogre job. It's tough. I keep dropping the eggs and they bust, and then I step in it. Okay, so he's got good energy. He's getting the job. He's got good energy. He's still an ogre. What's my motivation? Random question. Does Audition support video? Probably no, not sure. I have never opened Audition and I have never downloaded Audition. So I do not know. Okay, let's see here. First off, you want to make sure what you have triggered. So we can turn off our camera. So we don't want that armed. Actually, no, we don't. Let's go ahead. We're going to arm our ogre. Ooh. This is the first time that I've tried this. So without the camera on, I've added a new camera to the scene. So without the camera, I wonder if will even record the audio. But all right, we've got the ogre. We have Glenn. He's armed with the red dot right there. We're going to hit A for our axe. I said A for our axe right there. And, oh, Tim, this is the man to talk to. Tim says, yes, it does. You can score a movie trailer in Audition, for example, and show it on a Behance stream hosted by a photographer. Stan says, I think Audition is only for sound, but you can import sound from Premiere to Audition. Okay. Great timing, Tim. Tim is always a voice from above. All right. So we are going to just do a quick test here. So right here in the middle, we've got our record button. Everything is good to go. Here we go. Let's quiet on the set. Quiet. Hello, I'm Glenn. Been tough. And here's the thing. This is interesting because right now I'm going to put my script up here because I don't have a teleprompter like some people, Tim. And I want character animator. There we go. I want character animator to do this. Now I'm going to be looking down. Okay, hold on. Quick memorization. One more time. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough getting by as an ogre these days. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a bit of a jerk. Don't tell him I said that. Okay. There we go. Here we are. Hi, it's Glenn. It's been tough. No. Okay, down here at the bottom, oh, this is good. You can see that we've got everything. We've got our audio. It hasn't recorded any of the camera movement. We've got everything done. And also it adds the face gaze, the face, the lip sync, and the triggers that we've added. So what we can do is we're gonna just go ahead, add like that, and we're gonna select all of that, select it all, and why did you not delete everything? Oh, we can delete that. Get rid of this too. Don't need. Okay. Bring back our axe. It's been tough getting by as an ogre these days. That's a tough line. It's been tough getting by as an ogre these days. Hi, it's Glenn. It's been tough getting by as an ogre these days. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Oh, don't tell him I said that. Okay. Now, once we turn off our mic, if I'm happy with the audio, let's try it again. Let's hear it. Hi, it's Glenn. It's been tough getting by as an ogre these days. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Oh, don't tell him I said that. Okay, I'm a little peaked. Let's go ahead. We're gonna record over that again. All right, Let me move my mic away a bit. It's a little hot. All right. And I'm actually surprised nobody's given me edits yet. Take 3, well, or take 2. That's fine. I'll take that, General. Thank you. So kind of you. Okay. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Oh, don't tell him I said that. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Oh, don't tell him I said that. Okay, I'm good with that. I am good with that. All right, so now with the audio, we can come up here and first off, we're gonna turn off the microphone. We don't want to do any more recording. I think that was a good take. I'm gonna say I'm done with that. Can you now do it with more pop? Well, I'm concerned, like it needs more pop. We need 30 takes as we can choose. The thing is, it's the ogre. Like, that's I guess my concern is we've already established his personality. So Katarina, can I voice over the parrot? I thought about having other people do the voices and maybe we can do it in the future, but the parrot is my favorite. Glenn, I love Glenn. Glenn and we have a long history. I love him to death. The parrot, due to the fact that it's the difficulties, I enjoy the parrot. So I don't know. Well, who knows? Maybe that will be part 2 of this, and we can actually go ahead and do that. We can bring in other people. Okay, so can she have the sloth? All right. So at this point, I'm going to be listening and thinking about each individual movements and head movements. So I'm focusing on one arm at a time. So here we go. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side. Okay, huge mistake on my part. I just, right when I was getting ready to go, I realized I had my camera on, and so it was not properly it removed all the movement that we had before. So let me calibrate. So we've got good calibration. Now I need to do head movements and then I'll turn the camera off. So that's where we're at now. Head movements, not arms. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Oh, don't tell him I said that. Okay, I'm sorry. I love this. Let me turn off my camera. Okay, watch. I love just these movements. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Whoa, don't tell him I said that. Sandrine, have a great day. Dion says, I vote for a community film to be sent to the Berlin next year. Cannes is starting. All right, so now I've got the camera off. I like what we've got for the body movement. Now I'm on the arms. So we need to make sure our axe is turned on. It is good to go. Now we're going to deal with our axe arm. So let's record. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Whoa, don't tell him I said that. I don't know if I like that. Let's see how it looks. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Whoa, don't tell him I said that. Okay, I like it. And let's deal with the next arm. Let's go ahead. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Whoa, don't tell him I said that. I don't like that. We'll see how it looks. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. No, I don't like it. Wonder if there's a caterpillar character, how many takes would work to work all the legs? There is. Okay, we need to do that again. Let's record. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Whoa, don't tell him I said that. Carol says, well, I've interrupted your stream enough. Need to get my day started. Have a great day. See you later, Carol. Have a great day. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Whoa, don't tell him I said that. Okay, we're gonna do one leg stomp on he's a jerk. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Whoa, don't tell him I said that. Hi, Uma. I don't know if that's good. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Overall. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Feather. He's a jerk. Whoa, don't tell him. Nope, I don't like that. So we need to see what we've got here for our triggers, audio, face, our draggable. Okay, so we've got our left heel. Let me think. That's our left heel. We need to get rid of our right So I don't like it. So you can see down here, we've got the draggable handle, right heel, and any movement it's got. So let's go ahead. We're going to delete that one. And hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Whoa, don't tell him I said that. Nope, I don't like either one of those. So let's get rid of that one also. We're going to delete that. Now, here we go. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Whoa, don't tell him I said that. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Whoa, don't tell him I said that. Okay, so I am happy with that. There we go. We've got to do our camera work, but what I think I want to do is go ahead, try to get all the audio in right now. And let me bring my script back up. Not that. That's all my tags. There we go. That's what I want. Umacorn says, oh, don't tell him I said that. Cute. Thank you, Uma. Glenn. That's done. The job interview. Hard work. The want ad. Oh, seriously? Okay. Interesting. We're back. We're still here. We are still here. So, scene 9. We're back here. Can you import animation in Character Animator? I thought maybe Flames dancing animation. If I wanted to do that, that would probably be something like After Effects, Premiere. I personally, I don't care about it because it's not really part of the scene. Okay, let's get in here. Our ogre. We need our basket and our ears. No, he wouldn't have the basket. Let's just go with the axe. Axe and the ears. Okay. This is scene 9. This is the ending. Hi, it's Glenn here. I got fired. The Godfeather found me asleep in the forest. That sloth was so slow. I got bored, took a nap, and lost the sloth. The Godfeather yelled at me and flew away back to ogre business. Okay, we're gonna do this different. We're gonna turn my mic on. So our mic is on, and the only thing that's being picked up is my audio. So that way I can actually read the script and not worry about movement. We'll get the audio down and then I'll turn the camera on. So learning things, learning. All right, here we go. Bring your arm down, Glenn. Here we are. It's Glenn here. I got fired. The Godfeather found me asleep in the forest. That sloth was so slow. I got bored, took a nap, and lost that sloth. The Godfeather yelled at me and flew away. Back to ogre biz. All right. Hi, it's Glenn here. I got fired. The Godfeather found me asleep in the forest. That sloth was so slow. I got bored, took a nap, and lost that sloth. The Godfeather yelled at me and flew away. Peeking. Back to ogre biz. All right, we're gonna have to do another recording of that. Yeah, I was peeking on that. Here we go. Gotta remember. Well, no, actually, it doesn't matter. I can add those later, but let's just bring them in. Just bring them in. Okay. Hi, it's Glenn. Dang here. It. Let's get rid of the audio. Take 2 audio. Why do we have 3 audio? Let's delete that. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. Okay. Take 4. Hi, it's Glenn here. I got fired. The Godfeather found me asleep in the forest. That sloth was so slow. I got bored, took a nap, and lost the sloth. The Godfeather yelled at me and flew away. Back to ogre business. That felt better. That felt better. Hi, it's Glenn here. I got fired. The Godfeather found me asleep in the forest. That sloth was so slow. I got bored, took a nap, and lost the sloth. The Godfeather yelled at me and flew away. Back to ogre business. Okay, so let's turn off our mic. Let's turn on our camera. There's no business like ogre business. Let's calibrate. Okay, we've got our calibration. Now all I'm doing is I'm dealing with our body movements. So hi, it's Glenn here. I got fired. The Godfeather found me asleep in the forest. That sloth was so slow. I got bored, took a nap, and lost the sloth. The Godfeather yelled at me and flew away. Back to ogre business. Okay. Hi, it's Glenn here. I got fired. The Godfeather found me asleep in the forest. That sloth was so slow. I got bored, took a nap, and lost the sloth. The Godfeather yelled at me and flew away. Back to ogre business. Okay, I'm digging it. Here we go. So now turning camera off, we are going to just deal with the arm. Axe arm. Hi, it's Glenn here. I got fired. The God. Okay. That is our right wrist. So we're going to take that. We're going to delete it. We are going to add back our axe and our rabbit ears. Let's try it again. Hi, it's Glenn here. I got fired. The godfeather found me asleep in the forest. That sloth was so slow. I got bored, took a nap, and lost the sloth. The godfeather yelled at me and flew away. Ugh. Back to ogre business. Okay. Axe, ears, record. Hi, it's Glenn here. I got fired. The godfeather found me asleep in the forest. That sloth was so slow. I got bored, took a nap, and lost the sloth. The godfeather yelled at me and flew away. Ugh. Back to ogre business. All right, let's see what we got. Hi, it's Glenn here. I got fired. The godfeather found me asleep in the forest. That sloth was so slow. I got bored, took a nap, and lost the sloth. The godfeather yelled at me and flew away. Ugh. Back to ogre business. I think that's a good one. Okay, I'm happy with that. I am happy. Moving on. Next scene. I don't think we need any foot movements, anything like that. We're good. He could shake his fists when he says fired. That's an issue, General. That's an issue. The way that Glenn is rigged and the way his body muscle structure is, yeah, he can't really do that. Yeah, doesn't really have the the flexibility of mere mortals like you and me to shake his fist. So that's a good idea, though. He lost us of lost use of his fist. That's why he carries an axe. He doesn't need to use his fist. All right, we're on scene 2. Scene 2 is going to be the first one. All right. We've got our godfeather. And first off, let me close some of this down. I want to see, before we do anything, if I can get this to look like he's flying in and landing. So we are going to come in maybe 2 seconds. We're going to hit our scale, our position. Yep. So our scale and position. We can bring our scale back. Oh. Nope. Command Z. Okay. We need to move the playhead. Also need... We may need to do the rotation too. All right. Go back to the beginning. So if we do a 1 second fade, scale, gosh, if I knew I was going to do this, I should have should have made his his wings or his feet come up. That might be too far away. No, that's too slow. It just looks like it's scaling. Not letting me do that. If he descends more than slightly up when closing, he descends more than slightly up when closing. Well, we could, I mean, oh! That was not bad. That was not bad. It's like it's happening so fast. Oh. And then the wings will go in. Why aren't the triggers working while... Okay. That body trigger needs to happen sooner. So let's delete that. I like that. Oh, okay. Not what I expected, but I like it. I like it. Okay, we need to go ahead and get the audio going. So let's turn on the microphone. Here we are. Bring up our script. Eggs. Eggs. We need more eggs. That's a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. That's true. That's a rarity, General. Let me think. I don't have a voice yet for the puppet. Eggs! We need more eggs! Eggs! We need more eggs! There's a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. Meh. Let's try it. Eggs. We need more eggs. There's a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. I bet you I was peeking. Yeah, oh my God, was I peeking. Eggs! Oh, that's horrible. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, so let me see. 2-second mark. I need to 2-second mark. Go ahead. Let's grab that. Delete it. Eggs. We need more eggs. There's a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. I gotta breathe. I gotta breathe. That last line. Hey, Keys. Eggs. We need more eggs. There's a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. I was just checking to see what we had going on, if we've got background noise. Might have to do a little bit clean up in Premiere, but that's no problem. I don't like what we've got going on there. It's close. It's close. I don't have the right. It's just not happening yet. Okay, so 2-second mark. We've got audio. All right, here we go. Let's take 3, maybe 4. I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna lose my voice today. Then I have another stream later. Eggs. We need more eggs. There's a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. I got a little peek right there on hustle. Eggs. We need more eggs. There's a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy. Eggs. We need more eggs. There's a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. Eggs. We need more eggs. No, I don't like it. I like what we were doing before. More energetic with the eggs right off the bat. So let's try this again. Let me. I am trying. Tim says, can you do it 12% more energy? Oh, believe me. Eggs. We need more eggs. There is a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. Yeah, okay. All right. I think that's okay. Devlin, hello. We took a look at your Mother's Day card earlier. Thank you so much for sharing that. Let's go ahead. We're going to turn off our microphone and turn on our camera. Let's go ahead, bring in our puppet a little bit. Turn up the recorded volume by 12% instead. No, not here. I mean, we're really close to peaking, Lydia. Are you saying you can't hear it? Eggs. There is a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. Okay, it's coming across okay on my OBS. All right. So we need to get in here. Let's make sure we are calibrated. There we go. We've got good calibration. And audio is off. Now here, this is where, if I time this right, that evil laugh sounds so natural. It is general. Okay, so this is what's going to be cool. If I come in here before we hit record, so we've got the movement. So when the god feather comes in and lands, I can like do a lot of the little motions of the feather, of the god feather. So it comes in, I can do a little like landing. So that is kind of one of the things that makes this fun. So let's see if I can get the timing down. Here we go. Let's record. Right now, all I'm focusing on is body movements and tilts. So that's it. Eggs. We need more eggs. There is a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. Okay, let's see how that went. Eggs. Eggs. It is a bit late. Can we adjust it? Let's see here. It's gonna be in the face gaze. Face camera input. Yeah, that's where it's gonna be. Let's see if we can. Okay, right. Right there. So I come in. Let's just try to record it again. Here we go. Eggs. We need more eggs. There is a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. Okay. I think I nailed it. I think I did. Let's give this a go. Oh. Eggs. We need more eggs. There's a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. Okay, so right? There's a rabbit. Right when I say there's a rabbit, I want the parrot to look the other way, like the rabbit's over there. So, Okay. Our trigger is R. So I've got that on. We're going to turn off our camera. And here we go. Let's record. Eggs. We need more eggs. There is a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. I think that was good. Eggs. We need more eggs. There is a rabbit that has a countless... Ooh, wait. There is a rabbit that has a countless supply. We can go ahead and grab this. Let's just slide it over just a little bit. There is a rabbit that has a... Nope. Gotta look before you speak. We need more eggs. There is a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. Okay, I like that. PJ, hello. So at this point, now we're going to deal with, let me think about it. If we go in, see what we've got. I don't know why he switches. Okay. Let's take this. Ooh, I thought I could extend it. When can we subscribe to the Shawn Kozel Acting Masterclass? Tim, people pay good money. Just because my last acting gig was probably 20 years ago, maybe 25 years ago, doesn't mean it wasn't good. Okay. Eggs. We need more eggs. Eggs. We need more eggs. There's... Discovery Houston, to ATO. Okay, so now I'm going to be dealing with just the right wing. So I'm kind of thinking this through. Let's play it. Let's record. Eggs. We need more eggs. There is a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take... Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Right wrist. Let's go ahead. Need to delete that. Get it back. Eggs. Okay. What time does it go back out? 2 second, 4 second mark. Okay, got it. 4 second mark. Do this. Eggs. We need more eggs. There is a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. Okay, see how that looks? Eggs. We need more eggs. There is a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. All right. Now let's deal with the other wing. Okay, 4 second mark, the wings come out. Eggs. We need more eggs. There is a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. See you later, Katarina. Eggs. We need more eggs. There is a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. Okay. Maybe the audio here really quick. We are going to add and get this. I go into our S. I think it needs to, let's record from here. Okay, just adding that little bit. There we go. Eggs. We need more eggs. There is a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. Okay. I'm good with that. That's scene 2. Ashrafel, hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, let me bring up my script. What time is it? 2:30. Maybe we can get a couple more of these. All right, job. Scene 3 is done. Scene 4 is done. We're on to scene 5, which is still Godfeather. So let's go ahead, bring in our scene. Scene 5. Flying in. I think we should have him fly in. I think so. That actually worked well, surprisingly. So let's go ahead. We're going to come up a couple seconds. Let's keyframe our scale, our position, and our rotation. Let's go ahead, go back. Let's take our scale down. Let's take our position there. We're going to have him coming from the light. Nope, not. There's going to be a tree limb there, so that's a no-go. We could do that, but that's okay. We can change, nope, not that. We can change our rotation a little bit. Have a great day, Keys. Bring them out of frame. See what we got. Again, way too slow. Oh, you know what I didn't even think of? Oh, come on, Shawn. We need to get back to scene 2. Getting back into scene 2, we need to open up our Godfeather puppet. Let's scroll down a bit. We can go ahead, grab all of these and do a function F9. And as you can see, that ease are keyframes. So taking advantage of ease is going to help us out a bit too. So kind of see how that looks. Going on here, let me fit. He is not in the proper position. Why did he move? Come on. Find our keyframes. There we go. Okay. Get into our scene 5. No, that's not. What? Why is that scene 5? Scene 4. Scene 5. What is happening here? That's scene 10. There we go. Jeez. Okay, let's grab these keyframes. Let's function F9. Easy those. Let's grab our puppet. Again, way too slow. Actually grab these. I don't think I like the easy ease. It's too easy. He's coming in hot. He is not a happy camper. Let's get back to linear. Yep. He's going to be coming in hot. Okay. We've got about 20 minutes. Everybody, we're going to continue on. Give me a quick second. I am out of water, and I will be right back. So everybody, if you're working along, playing along, or at work, make sure to take a second to stretch, hydrate, and I will be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for that. I'm trying to program a calendar on a website, which should be fairly simple, but it keeps showing one or more event at random dates. Okay. Let's come in here. See what we've got. We are at... Bam. That's at 5 seconds. All right. Let's turn on our audio. Wow, it's picking up a lot. Okay. Wonder if I can... Maybe we should do that. Okay, let's take our audio back so I'm not peaking. Excuse me. Too much water. Okay, go right here. Let's read this. You keep breaking my eggs. Dang it. Now I need to listen to scene 2. Give me a second, people. Eggs. We need more eggs. Okay, got it. 5. All right, we're gonna, you keep breaking my eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. Okay. Here we go. You keep breaking my eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. Yeah. You keep breaking my eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. That's not bad, actually. Okay, hold on. That's actually not bad. You keep breaking. Okay, we need to change this really quick. He's not coming in hot enough. You keep breaking my eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. I think we're good. I think we're good there. Okay, let's turn off our audio. That's a one take. I'm becoming a pro at this. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to calibrate everything up. We're calibrated. Got everything good. Let's do the timing first. Right when he lands, I want to get the wings in. Feels like playing with toys. I used to do that when I was a kid. They're puppets. So, yeah. Turn off that. Okay, so you keep breaking my eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. Okay. You keep breaking my egg. I love the physics. Okay. Okay, I like the timing there. You keep breaking my eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone... Eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. Okay, take this one. Bring it over just a little bit. Clumsy, you big oaf. Okay. Now let's turn our camera back on. Calibrate. Okay, all I'm worried about is movement, body movement. That's it. So let's go ahead, record. Yep, got everything good here. You keep breaking my eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. All right, let's see how that works. You keep breaking my eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. Okay, I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to turn off the camera and we're going to deal with our head turns. So let's record. You keep breaking my eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. All right, let's see what we got going here. You keep breaking my eggs. We need to... Eggs. Breaking my eggs. Too soon. Too soon. Let's grab that. Let's bring that over a little bit. Eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. Why? Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. You can get rid of that one, maybe? Breaking my eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. Okay. All right. So at what point here, that is when the wings come out. So we're at 200 frames. That's going to be 200 frames. You keep breaking my eggs. We need to find you some... I like the idea of you're breaking my eggs, and he's got his wings in. He's like disappointed. He's like, So at this point, we need to find you. So, okay, let's deal with the right wing first. Why I oughta bust your chops. In my eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. You keep breaking my eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. Okay. You keep breaking my eggs. There we go. We need to find you some help. Someone... Nope. Dang it. Left, that's the left wing. That. Okay. Eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. All right, let's see what we got. You keep breaking my eggs. We need to find you some help. Still feel that's not fast enough coming in. You keep breaking my eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. Okay. Now, one thing that I'm thinking about... No, not even going to say that. Not even going to say it. What time is it? We have about 8 minutes. What's our next scene? The want ad scene. So that's actually just going to be a zoom. So however long it is, what we're going to do is come here. Let's grab our zoom, our positions. We don't want to do a we could do a rotate. We could do a rotate. Let's add the Y2 just jump back here. Let's do the rotation just in case. Just in case. So we are gonna zoom in. Should we do the rotate? Why not? Grab all of those. Let's go function F9. We are going to go ahead and grab our first ones. Axel, hello. Welcome in. Grab that. Yeah. That's simple. That's simple. Okay, so we have 3 more scenes. We have our job interview scene. We have our walking scene, which this is going to be tough. I don't know. This is going to be tough. And then we have our mine, all mine. So we're pretty far along. Do you guys want to see where we're at? Like one after another? Yes? No? Well, I'm going to show you anyway. You don't get a say in this. Okay. So here we go. Axel, thank you for answering me over on Twitch. You rock. All right. Let's bit. There we go. Here we are. Scene 1. Hello, I'm Glenn. It's been tough these days getting by as an ogre. I had to take a side gig with the Godfeather. He's a jerk. Whoa, don't tell him I said that. Eggs. We need more eggs. There's a rabbit that has a countless supply of eggs. Take care of that guy and we'll take over his hustle. Hello, Uh, my name is Glenn, and I'm here to apply for the Easter Ogre job. A little friend told me about it. Hi, it's Glenn again. As you can see, I got the Easter Ogre job. It's tough. I keep dropping the eggs and they bust, and then I step in it and I gotta clean my foot off. It's a tough job, and my boss is not happy about it. Ugh. You keep breaking my eggs. We need to find you some help. Someone not so clumsy, you big oaf. Oh my gosh. Where are we? Thank you, Devlin. Let me take a screenshot here. Okay. So, what we've got to work on is we need to finish the audio. We need to finish recording any of the body movements, blah, 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 of the last 3 scenes of Mo. So it'll be a Mo day. Mo day, Mo day. Mo is the sloth, for those of you that don't know. So we'll be working on Mo. This is Shawn's most extensive project ever. Might be. Actually, maybe. At least in a long time. I'll put it that way. This one might have... yeah, I don't know. Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. Welcome to Kozelhoff. Follow me to... Okay, wait a minute. Mr. Williams. Gareth, over on YouTube. Man, you have been missed. Hello? It is great to see you. Your icon came in and it was like, holy cow. You're missed, man. You are missed. I'm excited to see you. Welcome back. I don't even want to talk about this anymore. Kozelhoff, you're done. You're old news. Gareth. Payne. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. And Devlin over on YouTube. We have missed you every place, Gareth. Just so you know. And Evie says, say hi from us, Shawn. Yep, chat says hi. Everyone says hi. Katarina and I were talking about you. We talk about you on the prompt jockeys because of your successes and my failures in Firefly. Umacorn's waving at Gareth. Lost my train of thought. Gareth can just come in and have that effect on me. He didn't say one word. Okay. So what we're gonna have a great day. Thanks for being here. So the plan of attack is we're gonna work on Mo. We're gonna knock out these next 3 scenes, and then we will work on the camera work. We'll be doing the close-ups of the scenes, and then we'll be taking it, once we export all 10 scenes, we'll export it into Premiere and add some music and cuts and all that other good stuff. So Okay, that's the plan of attack, and I think we're gonna just keep going on. And then the Foley sound effects, and of course the score, and then the Oscars. Well, you know, we'll see if we need to do any editing. You know, I don't know. We may need to add some scenes, add some cuts. I would like, God, I'm trying to end this stream. I would actually like, I think it would be fun if we, step in it and I gotta clean my foot off. It's a tough job and my boss is not happy about it. It would be fun to reanimate this and bring the puppet in, like the actual puppet, and have him look. That might be too much. Boss is not happy about it. Like just to have him look and spread the wings, you know, something like that. That would be fun. I don't know. This has just grown so much more than from where we were here. So much. So much. Okay, stick a fork in me. Today was productive, and I can't say that all the time on my streams. So Devlin, Sandrine, and Jan, thank you for sharing your work with me on the Discord. I love showing off the community's artwork. Today, you know, I know it's weird in the sense of people don't show this stuff. There aren't streams on Behance, on Adobe Live of people working in Character Animator and doing audio and doing all this. I hope it's interesting to you. I mean, it's fun for me, but I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, it's something different. So I'm happy. We're going to keep going with it. All right, in 2 hours, Jack and I will be on the Firefly Discord. So if you've got some time, come and join us. That would be wonderful. Say hi in chat. Also, I will be back Thursday, same bat time, 12:30 CEST, and we're going to continue working on Mo. Devlin says, thanks, this is a cool project, fun. I'll check the YouTube from the beginning. I missed. Oh, thanks for the shout out about that, Devlin. Let me bring that up. I should just have this up all the time. Really. Okay. If you are interested in watching from the beginning, maybe fast motion, jump over into my YouTube. As you can see, it's at Shawn Kozel. You can jump over and onto my YouTube, and once this is done, this will be live, or the replay will be up, and you can watch it if there's anything you missed or you wanted to see again, like about magnets that I'm not using so far. Maybe. Oh, Gareth says, hi, hey, clever. Thanks, everyone. Hope to be in Discord later. Awesome. Okay. I think that's all I got. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thanks for putting up with me to doing such a long project. I appreciate it, and I appreciate the fact that you spend your time here. I would not be doing this without you. So, everybody, I hope you have a great rest of the day. Stay safe, stay creative, just be nice. I'll see y'all later. Bye.